Hi, you're watching Professor Plays. Today I'm playing a factorial rail world. Alright, I took a drive around again with my tank to visit the neighbors before I started recording. Now I'm down here at the iron mine, and the original, when I built it using yellow belt, and it's a little weak. Well, it's producing iron ore it's a little weak in production because of the yellow belt. And the way you can tell that is if you look here. These yellow lights on the mining drills, that means there's no room on the belt to place the ore. That's what that yellow light means. So you can see there's yellow lights. Oh, a few of these. These do not. But these are backing up. It's backing up. So if these were red belt, it could produce more iron ore. And there's some that have run out of ore. But what I want to do is I want to replace the yellow belt with red belt, and then to replace the splitters and the undergrounds also, and then I want to put the stack inserters here. So I brought a roboport down here. I put a red chest. I threw some items into the red chest that I'm going to need. I put some bots in here, I think. I'm in map view. Let me get out of map view. Oh yeah, there's bots in there. So now let me get my upgrade planner. I want to upgrade these two stack inserters, and the bots will do that for me. And then I want my upgrade planner I made that replaces. Oh, they need a yellow chest. So they're holding the fast inserters that they've just replaced because they need a yellow chest to put them in. So let's make a. Do I have one? Yeah, let's make a yellow chest, storage chest. Let's put the storage chest here. They'll put those in there. So now let me get my belt or my upgrade planner. Okay, so now I want to upgrade all of this. And I want all of this upgraded. And all of you. And you. And then all of this I want upgraded down to a certain point. It needs to be red. It doesn't all need to be red. It wouldn't hurt, but I mean, you're just, well, you want to be efficient, I suppose. You don't need red belt everywhere. So, yeah, about there somewhere. Should be fine. Now these I don't need at all because it's red. The light is red there, so there's nothing else to mine. And are you red? Yeah, you're red. And you are. So that's another way to use bots. So, and the reason I brought the roboport down here, this is not part of the main bot network. So right now it's just a separate standalone bot network. We can go to the map view and turn on logistic network. And you can see, now remember the orange part of the networks need to be touching in order for this to be part of the same network. So the green can touch, and that's fine. It does not make it part of the main network. So these bots that I put down here, they will not leave this area. They will not leave this network to go over, and the bots in the base will not leave the base network to come down here. So that's what I mean by separate network. The orange are not touching. And are you all done? Yes, you are. So now I could leave that here. For example, I could leave that roboport there. That's fine. I would want to make that part of the main network if I did. So I have a blueprint here. That's a roboport column. Basically, I took two roboports and stretched them apart as far as I could, and then connected them with electric poles. And then I can use that to extend networks, or I could just grab just press Q and just grab a roboport and do this, which is what I'll do here. So as soon as you see that dotted yellow line, it means that two logistic networks are touching. And let's get rid of these trees here first. The bots would do it, but we'll just help them out a little bit. We don't need the wood. Okay, so let's try this again. Somewhere in there. Okay, so now it's part of the main base network. Give it some power, like that. So now when I go to map view, map view, See the orange, the parts are touching. And so now bots can go from the main base down here and then back. So, all right, but you don't have to do that. You don't have to make it part of the main network if you don't want to. I was just demonstrating. I just wanted to get those belts upgraded, and I think they're all upgraded. At least all the belts that need to be upgraded. Looks like. So that should give us more iron ore. I don't know if it's going to be enough or not, but it'll be more. I don't know. Do I have any other iron mines? Yeah, I have an iron mine there that I'm not using. This is the one that's doing our dedicated steel smelting. Are you red? Yeah, you're red belt. Okay, so I could tap into that iron mine and bring that over also, and then put that into the main base. Just add another train. This is a stacker down here. The purpose of a stacker is you can have multiple trains waiting. So let's say I made another iron ore train. So there goes the train that's unloaded iron ore. Well, before it was unloading, what if I had another train coming in with iron ore? This is where it would park. It would park in the stacker, and then when that train that was there left, the train that was in the stacker would pull up there and start unloading. So I could do that. In fact, maybe I should do that. Before I put mining drills over here, though, I would want to uncover this dark area. There's probably biter bases over there, and recall when you start mining, you start generating pollution. The mining drills generate pollution, so you would not want to pollute a biter base over here that you didn't know was there. So I'd drive around with my tank, and before I did that, maybe I'll do that between episodes. Drive around with the tank and clear that out, and then can expand that in the future. Okay, I don't remember where I was at in terms of research. I'm not recording these in back-to-back days, so my feeble memory, I can't remember. And I'm playing 3 games at the same time. Oh my gosh. Why don't you have modules yet? As if my memory wasn't bad enough. When you're playing 3 games at the same time, it makes it even worse. I thought I was making... Oh, we're not making module 3s yet. Oh, okay. We're researching those now. All right, that's fine. That's fine. And we haven't got blue belt researched. I don't really need it. That's the empty machines here. That's for blue belt, and that's what the fitting is here for lubricant. Also is for blue belt. And I don't think did I research blue belt? No, not yet. Okay. How's power holding out? Yeah, so we're still fine. And I don't remember when I put these blueprints down. See, like this machine here, when I put the blueprints down originally, if that item was not researched when you put the blueprint down, then the machine is there, but the recipe is not in it. And so I don't remember what that was. So you can grab the blueprint again, this is what, logistics? Yeah, this is logistics. Grab the blueprint again, and if it shows up in the blueprint, then you've researched it. Well, it hasn't. I don't know if you can see or not, but where my character's standing, right there, that machine next to my character, that's the one. And it has the circle with the slash in it, not researched. That's the one that goes there. And it's beacons, by the way, but so it has not been researched yet. But if it had been researched, I could just line up the print, and probably have to do shift click because maybe there's chests or something that don't quite line up. But shift click, and it would fill in that missing recipe, which we can't fill in yet because we haven't researched it. Okay, and I don't see anything. These are all filled in. I'm looking at the recipe icons, and these are all filled in except for the blue stuff, which we can't make yet. Okay, and I thought I fixed steel. I thought I was bringing steel in by train. What's going on here? I am bringing steel in by train. Why are you... Is that? Oh, you know what I did? I took a bunch of red stuff down to that iron mine, put it in that chest, and then I didn't pick up the extras. So all my red stuff's down there. Um, you Is that a full yellow belt? Yeah, that's a full yellow belt. Huh, I didn't know that this is like a buffer. I'm buffering steel. And I didn't know that that buffer would actually cause gaps in the belt. But it is clearly causing gaps. Huh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go down here and grab that extra red stuff, red belt stuff, because it's a short walk right here. I may have to investigate that that buffering scheme that I use. I didn't realize that that would cause gaps like that. I mean, I could probably fix the gaps by putting different types of inserters. I just didn't realize that it would cause gaps the way it is. So, for example, fewer stack inserters like that. Still a tiny gap in there, but that's just when the inserter's moving. Not that that one has to be stack inserter, but let's just be consistent. Yeah. So that's the inserter movement. That little gap. When the inserter's moving, obviously it's not placing stuff on the belt. And so that's what's doing the gap. Now, if this were full, let's simulate this being full by doing that and doing that. If the chests were buffered, yeah, okay, then there would not be a gap. So it's only when it's buffering into the chest that there is a gap in the belt. Okay, well, that kind of makes sense. All right, that's fine. That's fine. All right, and we are bringing, so what I wanted red for is, I want to put this as a red, and then this can be red, like that. And oops, and you can be red. All right, there we go. That should be good. And yeah, so the purple science was weak, I don't know, 2 episodes ago. And it was weak because of steel. Now that we have that remote steel smelting, purple's getting caught up. So it looks like all the sciences are stacked up. Looks like we could expand our number of labs. This is something that confused me for a long time when I started playing the game. The research consumes the science packs at different rates for the different research items. In other words, it's not, I always just assumed it was, it requires so many of this pack and so many of this pack, and it's going to require a certain number of seconds, whatever. Well, it's actually based upon the item that you're researching. So laser shooting speed 5 says it requires these science packs, and it consumes them at a rate of 60 seconds per research, and it needs 200 of each pack. But other items that you research, this 60 number would be different. So it can actually consume the packs faster or slower based upon what you're researching. I didn't realize that, so I don't know. Let's see what else can we queue up here. These, yeah. So you can see when I'm hovering over this thing. This is also 60 seconds apiece. Where's a different one? Where's a different one here? Yeah. See, this is 30 seconds. So laser shooting speed, it's 60 seconds for each research cycle. And effect transmission is only 30 seconds for each research cycle. So if you're wondering why you're consuming your science packs faster or slower, it depends on what you're researching as to why you're consuming them faster or slower. So let's do that and that. And that's good and that's good. There's blue belt right there. Let's do that. And I already queued that one up. And let's do that. And then we can research rocket silo, and then we can research, I don't really need Cobra-X. Let's do rocket silo. There we go. So there's some more research. Rocket silo lets you build the rocket, and then you launch a rocket and win the game. If you want to research space science, when you launch the rocket, you'll get 1,000 space science from the rocket launch. So the game doesn't need to end after you launch a rocket. You just unlock more research that you can do, because then you have space science that you can use for your research. Now I can expand these labs, I think, because some of the items that we're researching will be slower, and we can expand the labs for those items. So, oops, I didn't do that right. Try this again. There we go, that's better. And I don't know if there's any labs in storage or not. We'll wait until the bots have, if there's labs, the bots will bring them. I don't see the bots bringing anything. Okay, I guess there aren't any. So let me put down, oops. There we go. That's 10 more labs. Let me make some labs here. I don't automate labs because we don't use that many. So I need gear, circuit, and belt. How many gear? 10 gear. And belt, I've got gobs. And circuits, I don't have any. Well, I don't have very many. Grab some circuits. And more gear. There we go. That should be 10. Alright, there we go. They're still waiting on modules, which have not... Did we research those now? Yeah, I think I did. Yes, I did. Okay, productivity module 3. So let's go down here to my module build, which, where was that? Was that right here? Yep. So now my module build is researched. So I could grab the blueprint, plop it down there again, and it would update the recipes. In fact, I'll show you that. Or I could just put them in there manually, but since I already told you that you can do it with the blueprint, you just go to your blueprint again, line your blueprint up like so, and when it's blue, when it's lined up, everything turns blue, and you click, and it puts your recipes for your newly researched things. Put your recipes in there. And now we have machine 3s, assembly machine 3s, I think, don't we? I think I do. Yeah. So we have assembly machine 3, so I can speed up the production of these modules by getting my upgrade planner, and just dragging it across those machines. And then the bots will upgrade those. And that'll make them faster. And these are beacons. The ghosted items there are beacons. You can put modules in beacons, and the modules broadcast to nearby items. In fact, when I hover over it, you can see the white rectangle that's drawn around those assembly machines. So those are the machines that are influenced by that beacon. So you can throw modules in that beacon and it broadcasts the effect of those modules to the machines, or you can put modules in the machine, or you can do both. So once those beacons are researched, and maybe they already are, I do not know. Yeah, so that goes, beacon production goes over here. I think that was this machine. Again, you can grab the blueprint. My stores, logistics, and yeah, and so there it is. There's the beacon being built. So the bots will grab those beacons, put those beacons over there, and then when the modules are ready, they'll put the modules in the beacons, and then it'll make everything run faster, which is a good thing. We could upgrade this as well. Oh, I don't have a machine. Let me grab a few of these machines here. In fact, I don't want machine 2s in my toolbar. I'd like to have machine 3s in my toolbar. Machine 3s are... Where did you go, machine 3s? It's not that I don't have too many items in my inventory to find out, so now I can go over here, and I can grab a machine 3, and I can plop that down there, and now they'll build faster. Okay, so that's beacons. I don't know, is everything else populated with everything? Oh no, blue belt. Do we get the blue belt research done yet? Blue belt, no. That would be here. No, it's not done yet. Okay, it's in the queue. All right, good. Yeah, so bots are going to, no, you can see bots are grabbing the modules, or, yep, there they go. And they're going to take them to wherever they were blueprinted in, and you can see the labs are running. So now, looks like red and green are not going to be able to keep up, because I've upgraded the number of labs. So let's do this, and this. And then you may need to be a red belt. Like that. So that will keep those fed. Yeah, as you start upgrading things, the factory will not be able to keep up. You'll need to, if you want to, you'll need to upgrade your different builds with faster machines and red belt, and just one thing leads to another, and then you're upgrading everything. But that's fine. That's Factorio. All right, so let that run and stabilize for a bit. And then this was where laser turrets are built, in case you're wondering, this recipe that's missing. So you can go put laser turrets in here, and it'll build laser turrets. Puts those in a logistic chest. That's what that does. If I were playing a Death World, for example, I would use a lot of laser turrets. I would have a wall built around the base with laser turrets and flamethrower turrets and roboport coverage to repair the walls. And this is a much more relaxed kind of game, which I kind of enjoy that every once in a while. So that's what Rail World is. The biters are still there, but once you push them back, they don't repopulate. Now this might be a problem. The pollution cloud has spread beyond my ability to see where that's going, and so this might be land. The peninsula of land might go out here. In fact, you can see land right there. If the peninsula goes out here, and that pollution's hitting a biter base, the biters will walk around here and come and get you, and I have no defenses for to protect me. So at some point, even on a rail world, you can see that pollution keeps spreading. I would go build walls, find choke points. Like here's a good one between these bodies of water, and then down here, I'd probably take these bases out, and then maybe go like down here and then across like that. and then over here maybe across and up like that, and then same thing over here. Here's a nice choke point here, and there's some oil there I might want in the future, so I'd probably do like here with the choke with the wall and lasers, and I might want to capture that uranium. I don't know. I've got one there. How big was that? Oh, that's big. That's huge. 12 million. Yeah, it was just maybe go across there with a wall and across there with a wall, and then you wouldn't have to worry about it. Because eventually, if you keep playing, the pollution is just going to keep growing. It grows faster, or spreads faster across water. It spreads faster across desert like this. There's no vegetation to absorb it. So the trees absorb pollution and slow its growth. Water does not. Desert does not. So, in fact, I can show you what I do for a wall. So let's see. I'm actually a little bit concerned about what's over here. So let's put a wall. Let's put a wall. This water goes all the way up through there, and that's water, and that's water. And there's a little land there, and then there. So let's go wall this off right here between these lakes, and then that will all, that's water there. Yeah, so that'll be good. So let me show you that right in here. So what I want, and so if you put a wall up, oops, wrong way. I want this one. If you put a wall up and the biters come over, they will attack the wall and it'll take damage, which means it needs to be able to get repaired or they'll break through eventually. So what I do once I get roboports is I'm going to extend the network, the base network, all the way over here and put a network coverage over here. And then the bots can go over and repair the wall if it takes damage. Now the other thing you could do, and if it's too far, is what I did down here. Not scary. What I did down here with the iron mine. You could just put roboports over here, throw some bots in there, throw some repair packs and wall pieces and stuff, and make it a separate network. And if it gets damaged, as long as they have the material in that little network, they'll repair or replace whatever. That might do that. That's another thing you can do. It depends how far away it is. You can do. I've done rail delivery of supplies. If I'm playing for a long time on a map, do that separate network out here, but it's going to run out of supplies eventually, and so you set up a train to take supplies out to your forward areas, and then the bots can use those supplies. There's a worm right there. So I'm just thinking right now I'm just going to extend the network over there. That's what I'm going to do. So let's do that. Do I have time? Oh yeah, I've got time. Let me grab a bunch of roboports and big electric poles and walls and stuff, and show you how I do the wall. So okay, so some of those and those. I got junk in my inventory I gotta get rid of. Let's see, can I make landfill? Let's burn up the stone with landfill. Yes. And mining drills I don't need. Okay, I'll carry a few mining drills. And electric furnaces I no longer need. Put those back in here. Okay. And this assembly machine 2 I don't need. Okay, I don't need. You can stand over here or anywhere in the network and you can throw junk in your trash and the bots will come and get it. So I don't need those, I don't need those, I don't need that or that. I don't need coal. I don't need stone brick. Okay. I don't need that much yellow belt. I don't need these motors. Don't need those speed module 1s. And I don't need wooden electric poles. Okay, so that freed the inventory up quite a bit. Alright, let's see, do I have more roboports? Yeah, here we go. Okay, so roboports, and I have electric poles. I'm making lasers now, aren't I? Yeah. So I'm going to put lasers along the wall. There we go. There's a few lasers. I don't know if that's enough or not, but grab a few of those. Pole, electric poles, lasers. Okay, oh, wall. Wall is over here. Military science build. And it's not even in a logistic chest, so I need to fix that. Let's see, do I have a logistic chest? Yes, I do. You need to be in there. Okay, give me some wall. Alright, and while I'm here, let me have a few more of these. Okay, so let's see. I want to go over here. I want to extend the network over to here and then build a wall on this. And I should have time to do that. Oh, can I make the bigger armor as well? I have the bigger armor. Did I put... I do have speed legs in there. Toggle exoskeleton. Well, they're called exoskeletons. I call them speed legs. Okay. Oh yeah, they're working. Yeah, I call the exoskeleton speed legs. I call the portable fusion reactor, I call it Mr. Fusion from Back to the Future. Okay, so let's, oh, it's over here. So I want to go up here without getting run over. And the train tries to kill me. All those trains are out to kill us, just so you know. And let's see, right across here looks about right. Yeah, I was watching the Minimap. And before you cross the tracks, make sure you look both ways and watch the Minimap. Okay, so let's see, roboport column. So you can see the dotted yellow line. I'm just going to extend this network like that. And let me out of the trees. I'm stuck in the trees. And let's do that again. Roboport column. Roboport column. Oops, get lined up there. There we go. So there. And there. And there. And am I going pretty much the right place here? Yeah, that should work. I'm just going to extend the network over here. I know, horribly inefficient and wasteful and slow, and that's exactly what bots are good for, as far as I'm concerned. Menial jobs, right? Menial jobs. It's like robots in our factories today, right? Menial jobs that no human wants to do. That's what robots are good for. The robots are going to come to get me right after they hear that. Okay, that one. And that one. And that one. I was an automation engineer for a very, very long time. Designed automatic inspection. Designed and programmed automatic inspection equipment. So I know all about the robots. Well, weren't robots, but same idea. Computerized inspection equipment. Okay, and so is this about right here? Let's see, I want, go to map view, I want wall, I said this is all, yeah, I want walls right here, so let me go over here. Let me stand a little bit close, let's see, right in here, is that the one? Actually right in there. That's, I think, where I want the walls, right there. Yeah, so it's over here a little bit more like this. It's this one, I think. Yes, this one here. Okay, oh, and then wall, railing wall. Let's see, wall with lasers. This one. Probably overkill on the lasers, but yeah, it's better too many than not enough. And you can go there. And I'm lining up the medium electric poles on the ends. I know it's kind of hard to see, but there's a medium electric pole where my character is. In fact, there's two of them, one there, one there. And I'm just overlapping the medium electric poles. There, you can see them turn blue. And then shift click, and it plops the blueprint down there. And is that going to line up with where I want? Yeah, that's right. Like that. Now these don't need to be here, right? So we just get our deconstruction planter and erase those, because that's water, that's water, that's water. And it goes all the way down like that, right? And I deconstructed a couple fish there. Okay, so that is reasonable looking. All right, so now I'm looking for the build area from the RoboPorts. I need to paste on another one of my RoboPort columns here. Like that. So now this, yeah, so now this build area from this RoboPort covers the walls and the lasers and stuff. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to do the same thing, but I want the column, I want to go vertically. Just overlap that RoboPort with this one, and put our RoboPort down here. Like that. And give it some electric poles. And we also need power over here to the lasers. And we need power here. Like that. And there's no, the bots haven't built the rest of it yet. They're working on it. That's why there's no power here right now. And then this is going to cover part of that, but we need more. So RoboPort column. Okay, so now the RoboPort at the bottom is going to hit the water, but I think there's an island here I think I can use. It doesn't all fit, but we can fake it here. The RoboPort will fit, yeah. RoboPort will fit, and then I don't know if I can make an electric pole fit. Yeah, so the print that I used, I don't know if you can tell or not, it actually includes landfill in the print. So I put down a couple pieces of landfill there, and when that landfill gets placed, then the electric pole will fit in there. And just as a kind of a redundant, let's just do a redundant electric pole here for the for the lasers. Okay, and then walls. I'm not going to wait for of course. I'm not going to wait for the bots to bring it. The bots are going to be busy building the network to get here first. They won't build anything out here until there's a network. So I'm just going to build the wall. And I'm going to wall myself on the wrong side of the wall. I realize that. Okay, so here's a little hack. Without bots, get the deconstruction planter. Mark the wall for deconstruction. You can walk through it. The biters can't, but you can. And then shift, and then deconstruct it, and it takes that off. This is probably totally overkill for the number of lasers you need, but yeah. Just make the factory bigger. Right? Need more lasers, just make the factory bigger. I ran out of lasers. Well, that's a problem. That's a different problem. Oh, and then put some radar over here, which of course I don't have. Oh, great. Oh, okay. Anyways, I'll have the bots put some radar, or I'll put some radar. Now let's help the bots out with running some electricity here. Where's the electric? There we go. Tree. Oh, they already got that one. Okay, so they've got electricity out to there. And of course I cannot make a radar. Yeah. Okay. So they've got, and if I go to the map view, see, there's the robo network extended out here, and they'll just keep building until they get out to the wall. And so I will tell the bots to put a radar over there, a couple radars. And if you needed to go back and forth rapidly, of course, don't walk back and forth. Put a train line out there, or at the very least, put a paved walkway, or use your car, or don't get run over by a train. So let's see, I can build a radar. I think I just need some iron plate. Yeah. So give me this radar. Oh, I can't see to put the radar out there now, can I? All right. See, radar coverage, you can see. No radar coverage, you can't see. So I'm going to go to my inventory, grab this radar, shift, click, tell the bots to put a radar there. And then, eventually, I'll be able to see all the way out through there. And so I'll do this between episodes. I'll go put some radars through there and make sure that gets connected to the base network. But that's the idea for building protection. And again, you wouldn't need to extend the network all that way, but that's not too far. That's fine. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click on that thumbs up. I would appreciate it. If you have any comments, you can type them in the comment area, and I will attempt to answer them if I can. Take care. See you next time.